I know you're scared. Yeah, I'd be too. If I were you. I know you're scared. I'd be too. If I were you. You better bring your A game. Bring your A game. You better bring your A game. Bring your A game. You better bring your A game. Bring your A game. You better bring your A game. 'Cause all the girls you better bring your A game. Bring your A game. You better bring your A game. You better bring your A game.
The Minnesota Vikings are set and ready to play against the Jacksonville Jaguars in about 20 minutes, actually. And the Vikings are a team that, have good players. I'm glad that Blake Cashman's finally coming back. He missed the past 2 to 3 games, due to a turf toe injury. So that was a tough loss there. Andrew Van Ginkel, by the way, he's a guy who I think is going to really show out today alongside Blake Cashman. I remember my prediction was Vikes win 31-10, and then the Vikings also have a Andrew Van Ginkel pick 6. He'll continue his pick 6 streak, and then Blake Cashman will check in with a interception, a sack, and a forced fumble. I feel that he'll have all those big plays. I think that he'll really show the Vikings and the NFL why him being out wasn't good for our Vikings defense. So I'm glad that he's back. Another big asset for Brian Flores to use to move around the field and stuff like that. The Vikings are going to face Mac Jones, so at least 1,000 sacks, at least 1,000 interceptions, at least 1,000 forced fumbles. That's what we're expecting, but at the same time, we're the Minnesota Vikings. We can make any quarterback look good. Any quarterback can cook us. So I'm not even gonna start speaking there, because we know we've experienced that. In 2021 when we faced Cooper Rush of the Dallas Cowboys and he cooked us. We faced Jake Browning last year of the Bengals, who replaced the injured Joe Burrow, and he cooked us. Well, not really cooked us. We had him handled, but our defense kind of let go, And then Mekhi Blackman made that crucial mistake towards the end zone. Caleb Evans, but I have high hopes for Mekhi Blackman. I'm sad that he's injured for the season. Absolute bummer for an amazing player like him. He was really going to have that rise up year, and gosh, the injury bug it just sucks. Speaking of injuries, the full injury report for the Vikings and the Jaguars. Starting off, we have cornerback Stephon Gilmore and safety Harrison Smith. Again, it's just veteran rest. It's just veteran rest. It's nothing to worry about. No injuries for those two guys. Blake Cashman was limited on Wednesday and Thursday. He had full practice on Friday. He's active. Gabriel Murphy, I believe, is out with a knee injury. Limited on Wednesday, did not practice on Thursday, had limited practice on Friday. Ivan Pace Jr. did not practice on Wednesday, had limited practice on Thursday, and had full practice on Friday. Garrett Bradbury had non-injury related rest. He did not practice on Wednesday, but he did practice on Thursday and Friday fully. Caleb Evans with a hip injury. He was limited on Wednesday, but the rest of the days he had full practice. Theo Jackson continues to have full practice with that hand injury. Josh Oliver also continues to have full practice with a wrist injury. Andrew Van Ginkel had veteran rest. He had full practice on Wednesday. He didn't practice on Wednesday. He had full practice on Thursday and Friday, if that makes sense. The Jaguars side, Tank Bigsby, ankle injury, limited all week. Ezra Cleveland, he's out for the game, so he won't get to face his old team, the Vikings. Ezra Cleveland played for the Minnesota Vikings back in the 2021 season, and also, I believe, 2022. But he will not get to have that revenge game against the Vikings. But Cam Robinson will against the Jaguars. Cam Robinson is a Minnesota Viking, so he'll get to play the Jaguars today. Ezra, with the ankle injury that he had, did not practice all week. Travis Etienne had a hamstring injury, didn't practice all week. Trevor Lawrence is out for the game. He was limited all week with a left shoulder injury. Brandon Scherf with a knee injury did not practice on Wednesday, limited for the rest of the week. Mason Smith, limited for the entire week, out for the game with an ankle injury. Brian Thomas Jr., chest injury, limited all week. Daniel Thomas, safety with a hamstring injury, limited all week. Devin Duvernay, wide receiver with a hamstring injury, he had full practice all week. Kalen Robinson with a toe injury, he had full practice all week. Andrew Wingard, he had a knee injury. He was limited on Wednesday, limited on Thursday, but full on Friday. Dearness Johnson, running back, he had a hamstring injury. He suffered that. His Wednesday practice is unlisted, but he did have full practice he was limited on Thursday and Friday. Gabe Davis, former Buffalo Bill, limited all week with a shoulder injury. I'm not sure if he's playing. He's pretty much questionable, but I see this as an easy win for the Vikings. Our defense is clearly outmatching the Jaguars' offense and defense. So I feel that if we get our heads in the game and keep our heads in the game, easy victory. Like I said, 31-10. I stick by that prediction. Obviously, we are the Vikings, and we are known to lose to the parts of our schedule where we're supposed to win. So, but I see this as an easy victory for the purple. Just get your heads in the game, keep your head in the game, and you got this victory pretty easily. Kevin O'Connell, play calling matters, coaching matters, all that matters. Just keep your head in the game. Don't beat yourselves, and this is an easy victory. 31-10, Skol Vikings.
I know you're scared. Yeah, I'd be too. If I were you. I know you're scared. I'd be too. If I were you. You